Most people think they need a massive, dedicated room just to get a decent rowing workout at home, but this little machine is here to prove that wrong. It is surprisingly small, and honestly, it is refreshing to see something that doesn't try to take over your entire living space. At just over 20 pounds, it is light enough that you can actually slide it into a closet or tuck it under a bed when you are done, which is a huge win for anyone living in an apartment or a tighter setup. Now the build quality is solid. It uses alloy steel, so it feels sturdy enough to handle a decent amount of intensity without wobbling around while you are in the middle of a set. It is rated for 300 pounds, which is impressive for something that looks this compact. The seat is cushioned well enough that you won't be dreading the longer sessions, and the track is smooth. You don't get that annoying, jerky feeling that you sometimes find on cheaper equipment, which is a relief because that can really ruin the flow of a workout. What makes this thing interesting is the hydraulic resistance. You get 12 different levels to play with, and you can adjust them right on the fly with a simple knob. It is not going to give you the same feel as a high-end water rower, but for a home setup, it does a great job of hitting the legs, back, and core all at once. It is low impact, so if your knees or back usually complain after a run, this is a much kinder way to get your heart rate up. Assembly is another point where this thing shines. It is basically a 5-minute job. You are just attaching the stabilizers, the pedals, and the monitor, and you are good to go. No need to hunt for specialized tools or spend an hour deciphering a manual that makes no sense. If there is a downside, it is that the hydraulic cylinders can get a bit warm if you're pushing them at the highest resistance for a long time. It is just the nature of the tech, but it is something to keep in mind if you're planning on doing marathon sessions. Also, while the monitor is helpful for tracking your progress, it is pretty basic. Don't expect fancy Bluetooth connectivity or app integration here. It is a straightforward, no-nonsense tool. If you want something that just works, doesn't clutter your home, and gets the job done without any fuss, this is a solid pick. It is not trying to be a high-tech gym replacement, but for getting a consistent, full-body workout in a small space, it hits the mark.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.